You know, when we finish the filming, it never really finishes because the day you stop shooting, then you start all the special effects things. So you're not done up until the preview of the film. It's very difficult to know what you've got.
I just have one giant question. Where am I? Of all the alleys in the world I could have fallen into that night, why did it have to be yours?
Voice casting is very, very hard. And what we did is we auditioned hundreds of actors to find the voice of Howard.
Doll, I don't drink out of bowls. You got a beer?
And one of the actors we auditioned was John Cusack. And then we auditioned Martin Short, and we auditioned just a whole group of people. And then finally, Chip Zien is a very well-known Broadway actor and has done also a lot of television sitcom.
Go ahead, say something, dummy.
You might not want to hear what I'll say, bozo.
And he came in after the picture was completed, but Chip's voice, which we always saw as a sort of gravelly voice, what we felt worked very well.
Is this gonna be easy? Or is this gonna be trouble?
And then, of course, the nightmare came of how do you get the voice into the duck's lips, because they're done at a different time, and that was really complicated lip syncing. I mean, Willard and Chip were together forever in a dark room, doing voices.
George had put together the best sound team ever. We had Ben Bird, who was fantastic and had worked on all the Star Wars movies.
He must hate the chili.
He had to create the voice of the Dark Overlord.
If you can't take the heat, get out of that kitchen.
And the voice had to change as the Jeffrey Jones character changed.
1,000,000 kilowatts.
It's always Jeffrey's voice.
Power.
It was just how far that Ben would take it and tweak it and make it more and more monstrous all the time.
Little pond hopper.
And Richard Hymes worked on the film, and then Gary Summers did the mixing, and so the sound was something I was really very proud of. And the sound effects teams up there in San Francisco were great, and it's something we paid a lot of attention to.
Something started to change inside of you.
The songs were done by Tom Dolby, and then we decided to bring in John Barry from the James Bond movies to develop the score for Howard and the really wonderful love theme that was between Howard and Leah, and we thought he really did a fabulous job.
Rough.
As the movie was being finished, everybody was worried. I mean, to have this creature that wasn't a cartoon creature in it, what would everybody think?
What is that? That's a duck. Is that thing? That's a duck, man.
You either had to accept the artifice or it wasn't going to work for you.
Howard the Duck was so hard to make, and it was an edgy idea. So I don't know what I thought, whether I thought it was going to be a big hit. I knew that there was a lot of pressure on it.
When we showed it to the studio, I don't think there was a reaction. They just sort of left.
Wait, you can't leave.
Oh yeah? Why not?
And I said to George, I have a feeling this isn't really good. And then we had some screenings, and the screenings did not go so badly.
It was mixed. I mean, there were people in the audience who loved it and laughed and took it very lightly, and other people were just kind of, they didn't accept it.
Only two things touch my feathers: oil of nightfall and him.
I don't know if it was before its time or it was misunderstood, but I mean, listen, this is a movie about a duck from outer space. It's not supposed to be, an existential experience here. We're supposed to have fun with this concept, but for some reason, reviewers weren't able to get over that problem. I mean, we knew pretty well early on we were a fried egg.
A lot of the reviews weren't good.